Someone's complaining about the audio. Maybe I'll try to buy a microphone. I don't know how much they cost. I don't know when I can get around to buy one, but I'll think about it. The person asked me to stop making videos in the meantime. That didn't seem very friendly by the person, so I didn't okay the comment. I'm not here to get gaslighted. I'm not here to gaslight anyone either. It's a two-way street, I know. I know that the audio hasn't been that bad. Someone could lower the volume. It might sound a bit tinny. I'll think about getting a microphone. I didn't know it was that bad, or that someone would think it was that bad. I perseverate though, so I don't appreciate how the person phrased the comment. I got a video block. This is from over a couple weeks ago. I was asking if Poikonen is on kratom 24 hours, 7 days a week. About a day or two ago on one of their videos, I was able to catch him saying he is drinking kratom, that I get the scoop, that's my scoop. They mimic me when they call themselves the Scoop Gang. There's no justification to call them a Scoop Gang. He had a fake scoop on Pete Buttigieg. Turned out he lied. Turned out that I was correct. Fiorella Isabel Mallorca is reading off of the script for Convo Couch. I was correct. Convo Couch was working for police at Echo Park, and then they altered their video when they were caught in the act by German and Venice. I was correct to point out that Johnny was hiding behind the truck in the police area, proving he did not want to be seen filming in that area, which is bizarre because their video made it seem they didn't mind. They showed on their video that the exchange in which they were allowed back there to begin with. But then they're caught on camera, how they're really looking back there, and how they're filming protesters, unless they're filming the back of policemen. So as soon as Johnny noticed he was being filmed by the German and Venice channel, he moseyed on behind the truck. They're so stupid that they lined up Glory. They showed Glory bending down the exact way that the German and Venice channel got the scene. You could also line up the police warnings and the timing. It's all there. I'm surprised no one else has left any comments. I'm not looking for comments, but I would look for comments if it has to do with what they did at Echo Park. That should be it. They should be exposed. They should be over. It's very telling that Daily Beast does not do a big article on how they cheated at Echo Park. Isn't that funny? Isn't that strange? Now, as for the kratom video from a couple weeks ago, this proves that I did get the scoop on that. And then they're acting like it isn't some big scoop by having someone call in and ask what he's drinking. Unless that's someone who watched my video on that. Only 22 people got to see it before it was blocked. But here it is. Here it is. I had a block out I took from a documentary on kratom. I didn't think it was that big a deal. I guess lesson learned. But I didn't get a strike for it, so I appreciate the documentary maker that they just... I don't know why they're blocking it, though, completely. But anyway, without further ado, this is the show I did on Poikonen, being a kratom-holic. Oh, the other thing I wanted to mention is, and I probably already mentioned it, but Convo Couch is on full tilt. They know that it's obvious Fiorella's reading off of a script. They're trying to use all different various agitprop, psyop tricks, but it's over. So I've been correct in many different areas. It must freak them out that the Aspie kid could figure so much out, and that he was able to expose them. They're done. I mean, what's a person have to do to generate schadenfreude? I caught them cheating at Echo Park as police informants. I get Poikonen. I call Poikonen's bluff, and how convenient. The Man Talk channel is now gone. Ebo and Kim is far gone. All convenience. That's okay. I know what I came up with. I'm not sure it's even that bad. I don't see what the problem is with the audio for my videos. Alright, thanks. Take care. Have nice nights. Truly. I'm switching up my routine today to see if it makes a difference. I'm not going to Daily Mail, not one bit. I'm not checking out headlines or nothing. It's just after 6 a.m. Last night was brutal, not because I was thinking about anything. I wasn't fretting. I wasn't tossing and turning over anything other than it was hot and muggy. I like to go without air conditioning overnight. I don't like to use air conditioning all the time. I do like to breathe, however, so that's why I'm a hypocrite and I use it when necessary. So I'm up and about, doing pretty good. It's early in the day. I've got the coffee percolating. I'm on my orange juice. I already got in my exercise yesterday. Exercise is about attitude. One doesn't even have to exercise to exercise. Just don't sit all the time. Don't be negative. Get up. Stand up. Get off the computer. I'm not on the computer. That's not true. I'm on the computer, but I'm not on the internet. I already downloaded crap yesterday for this video. I've still got plenty of stamps to work on, but I can't do that nonstop every day. I have to give it a rest at times. I don't go too long without working on the stamps. It's fascinating. I love to preserve them. I love cleaning them. If you have to keep the glue, then that's when it becomes tricky. That's when one doesn't quite know what to do. Sometimes you have to remove the glue. Sometimes you have to say F it. It's not about worrying and overthinking money in regards to stamps. It's about putting together a good-looking collection. But I digress. Today's episode is on addiction. It's on kratom. It's on those losers that I've been tending to cover. It's on Poikonen. I'll go over Shanda, or I like to call her Chandra. She plugged kratom. That was already established. I'm able to watch these shows and pick up on stuff. I'm able to do so because I realize these are morons. They're reading off of scripts. They're military. They're broken records. Thus I become a broken record. I already went over that in a separate video from this one today. So I noticed Poikonen seems to be chugging kratom every frickin' show he ever makes. Steve Poikonen, the fake journalist, he claimed to work for the Nation. There's no frickin' way in hell he did. He's what's referred to as a pathological liar. Chandra pushes kratom as if it's some miracle drug for heroin and opiate addicts. Now, it's like you have snot on a finger and it's stuck. So you're trying to flick it off, you're trying to get it off. It just lands onto the next finger or whatnot. The only way to get rid of the snot is to clean it off and have no more of it. Now, it's not really a good analogy because snot is part of life. It's not. Do you see what I did there? Alright, but anyway, back to the topic at hand. I like the sound of my voice rather than plugging in the voices of others. It's not just about Chandra. It's not just about Poikonen. It's seemingly about every single frickin' turd in the ecosystem punchbowl branching off of Jimmy Dore, Graham Elwood, and Chink Ugar. They all seem very effed up. That guy Franco Analysis, that guy's tweaking out. He's on some type of drugs. There's something weird going on with their faces. Addiction is addiction is addiction. I think we learned that from German philosopher Wittgenstein. Wittgenstein? A turd is a turd is a turd? Is that what that was on about? So yeah, if you're a loser like me and are following these cointelpro jackarses, you're probably also noticing Poikonen chowing down huge amounts of kratom. It apparently comes in a green version, which is the let's stay awake version. There's side effects to that stuff. It's highly addictive. It's addictive. What part did these losers miss to avoid heroin, to avoid opiates, to avoid hard drugs? Where did they miss the message that this stuff would F up their lives? To go on to kratom is to just go on to, what were the other alternatives? Suboxone? Is that what that one's called? An alternative is an alternative is an alternative. I'm not saying heroin addicts or whatever are criminals. I'm not saying drug addicts are evil per se, intrinsically. End of story. No, they have issues. They merit compassion. They don't merit it if they're cointelpro agents. I almost forgot to drink my orange juice before moving on to the coffee portion of the morning. The orange juice is good. It seemingly prevents cramping. I put in a very good walk yesterday. You hit that point, it becomes time to become an adult. To not eat that big bag of Doritos. To not give an F about the NBA. To no longer care what's within articles from Daily Rags. To not even care what the headlines are. That's where I'm finding addiction. I have an internet addiction. But at least for this one morning, I have not gone to the internet. I'm on a computer, but I'm working off of it, offline. That's what it's called, offline. So I just wanted to make this quick video to hear the sound of my voice. But not just that, to also point out that, that Poikonen is apparently chugging kratom, that it leads to various stuff junk. For example, respiratory depression. Maybe Poikonen has respiratory depression. It leads to irritability. Of course, that guy's irritable. Chandra is irritable. They're all irritable scumbags. You hate to say this and that and them and them and over there. Yeah, they're scum, trash, turds, maggots. Maggot might be becoming a little bit more popular of late, or they're mimicking me. I would call someone maggots, then all of a sudden Graham Elwood's saying, they're maggots. I refer to him as whiny man. I don't know if that is funny or not. I like the sound of my voice, maybe not when I'm talking about the whiny man, but I thought it was a shtick. I put it in beta development or whatever the F. I just wanted to point out that these idiots are exposed. It's pretty much TikTok city for them. That means TikTok for Schadenfreude. It's not my fault the Daily Beast is corrupt and inept. This happened with the Brett Kimberlin thing back in the proverbial day. I had the greatest of scoops. I was the original scoop machine. They're mimicking me on that. I'm not just saying it. It's reality that I came up with some scoops and that I tried to make a shtick out of that. I spoke of scoops. I spoke of a stolen destiny. These other people, they have no talent. They're in the military. They're trying to entrap people. They're Adrian Lamo without the computer skills. They're Greg Hausch without the bigger paycheck in the background. They're untalented forms of Rod Weber. They lack even the little bit of charisma that Brandon Darby had.